Paige Bueckers shares Sophie Cunningham mistake story. WNBA star Paige Bueckers admitted a mistaken identity moment that involved Indiana Fever icon Sophie Cunningham. Indiana Fever star Sophie Cunningham went viral for comments she made after having to guard Paige Bueckers during Indiana's August 12 game against the Dallas Wings. "I love Paige to death. Do not get me wrong, I think she's a hell of a player and would love to play with her one day. But those refs were giving her every freaking whistle last night," Cunningham said during an August 13 episode of her Show Me Something podcast. "Like, you literally couldn't touch her. Couldn't touch her. And that is so annoying to me. And if you're gonna do that, give it to our guards. I just hate the inconsistency," she added. Cunningham was fined by the WNBA for these comments. And when Bueckers was asked about what Cunningham said before facing the Los Angeles Sparks on August 15, all she said was, "Everyone is entitled to their own unique personal opinion." Despite these comments from both WNBA standouts, there's nothing to suggest that Cunningham and Bueckers harbor any ill will toward each other. In fact, Cunningham saying that she would love to play with Bueckers at some point shows that she holds the 24-year-old in high regard. Paige Bueckers admits Sophie Cunningham mistaken identity moment. Bueckers was interviewed alongside WNBA legend Diana Taurasi, who is also a UConn Huskies alumna, by Whistle after the two challenged each other in golf, which was published on Whistle's YouTube channel on November 17. At one point, they were asked whether they had ever pretended to be someone else. Both Bueckers and Taurasi responded with, "I have," and then Taurasi turned to Bueckers and asked, "What if someone thought you were someone else, and then you went along with it? Does that count?" This prompted an excited response from Bueckers, who said, "In DC, a fan was like, 'Oh my gosh, are you Sophie Cunningham?'" Bueckers and Cunningham really do not look very similar, despite both having blonde hair. But this fan is probably someone who doesn't actually follow women's basketball very closely, perhaps even being someone who solely follows Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. They then saw Bueckers, probably recognized them as being a WNBA player, and mistook them for Clark's teammate, Cunningham. Thankfully, Bueckers clearly didn't take this mistake to heart, as she and Taurasi were able to laugh about it. Maybe Cunningham will speak on this moment during her next podcast episode.